Our next RPG horror story comes from Nightlock58, and it is titled, I Blew Up a Campaign. I don't know, is this a brag?
There are so many horror stories with blown up campaigns. I think that they are all about Nightlock 58.
I just don't know if the title he's bragging that he blew up the campaign or if he's just like, this is what happened, I did it, my fault, my bad. Let's find out.
Asshole? Right. Okay. Hey guys, I've listened to a ton of stories from this subreddit and wanted to post about my own experience here. I don't know if I'm the bad guy in all of this, and wouldn't mind any feedback, although I would like to believe I've grown as a player since this happened. So yeah, this is kind of, am I the asshole?
We will tell you if you are the bad guy or the asshole, whatever you want to call it.
Don't worry, buddy.
We got you.
Most likely he will become an asshole. Because we are judgmental but objective, and our judgment is final and truthful.
Yes.
Righteous.
Yeah, we are.
We went through a multitude of party comps through this campaign, so I'm going to refer to the players by the original class instead of changing it through the story. So, the first ever D&D campaign I joined was my first year in college, just out of high school. One of my friends at the time was running a homebrew campaign and invited myself and another mutual friend to join. The DM helped me quite a bit with setting up my character, as I had never done so before, and I decided to go with an Oath of Devotion paladin. I wanted to run a tank that was capable of assisting the group's healer in a pinch. Besides myself, we also had a ranger, rogue, bard, and cleric in the party.
It's a good group.
Nice. That sounds like fun, but they don't have damage dealers.
No druid?
No druid. No.
What? Damage rogues are pretty good damage dealers. And rangers, if played correctly, can do some damage.
Yeah, without the druids, this party is doomed.
Druidless party? What's the point?
We typically played 4-hour sessions once a week. I know, time was such a luxury back then. Although did have a 24-hour session after about 2 months as a New Year's celebration.
That is an amazing New Year's celebration. Awesome. Everybody should do that. D&D marathon for the New Year.
Now I know how to celebrate New Year. It sounds so awesome.
Let's do it. We'll do it online. We'll make it huge.
Under the Christmas tree.
Wait, are you going to try to seduce the Christmas tree?
Seduce a Christmas tree?
Hard druid?
So, everything was great for the first few sessions. The party got along in the game and the group had good chemistry at the table, but for some reason the party decided that they weren't enjoying their characters and wanted to reroll new ones. I was enjoying my paladin in both combat as well as roleplay, so I decided to decline rerolling when the DM offered me the chance to. Yeah, why not?
Okay.
He spent a lot of time creating the character while rerolling it for no apparent reason, especially since they are already in like a middle of campaign at least.
Everybody just decides in the middle of a campaign. What are their characters? Do they kill them?
Like 24-hour session is about like 8 sessions. Already 8 sessions.
That was just in one day.
Yeah. 2 months. Our DM had a slight sadistic streak, although it was never an issue before or after this, and as such had the party slaughtered between the sessions as the rest of the group made their characters. Everyone was aware of the plan, and I encouraged it when asked for my opinion as the only one not changing. I figured it could be a character growth moment for my paladin, and got excited at the prospect. The day came, party eliminated, my paladin spared for seemingly no reason in game. What does it mean, my paladin spared for seemingly no reason in game?
Oh, the day that he killed all the other party members so that they could switch to the new characters, they never explained why his paladin didn't die with them.
Oh, okay, my paladin spared first. Okay. The interaction left its mark. My character became more withdrawn and concerned about his ability to protect the party. All was well. The ranger swept to a barbarian. The cleric swept to a wizard. The bard swept to a cleric, and the rogue swept to a different rogue. Rogue's gonna rogue. Party was set, we were ready to go, got to the next session and had fun. The party started building new synergy. We cleared the dungeon and raided some bandits over the next few weeks. It was a blast. And then the entire party said they wanted to reroll characters again.
Oh no.
No.
Well, at least the DM gets to have some fun murdering them.
But what's the plan?
I don't know. This is terrible.
All at the same time.
I get that you want your players to enjoy their characters, but what is this doing to the campaign? Are they just restarting, or are they just like, all of these random people know what all the last two groups of random people know?
They know the same NPCs.
They're sharing a brain. I don't like it.
But the DM allowed this. Once again going for the party wipe, sparing only my paladin. But I'd be lying to say I wasn't a little frustrated at the sudden momentum reset happening once again. The situation would repeat again twice more in the coming weeks.
Even with a 24-hour game, they have spent more time creating characters than they have playing D&D.
Twice in the coming weeks? We're not talking about
so this
months.
will be the fourth. They had 1, 2, 3. This is like their fifth character, except for the paladin.
You could tell, both the DM and I were getting tired of the rerolls, party wipes, and party synergy getting reset every time. I decided that if this was going to be what was happening, I was going to play into it hard. The repeated sight of his parties being obliterated before his eyes took a gruesome toll on my paladin. His mind became broken, and his faith in his own abilities quickly fell into shambles. I began to play him as a paranoid, crazed knight who would draw his weapon at the slightest unknown noise, shoving back the party behind him, yelling and screaming about how it can't happen again, how he will save them. This went for weeks. Every noise meaning progress was halted for another thread of mental stability slowly fraying.
I get the fact that he's playing into these character swaps with roleplay. I do get that, and I kind of like that as a DM. I like that he's making this situation in game, but all these other players who keep re-rolling their characters aren't role-playing any of this. They're just assuming the identity of the last person and changing their class. I don't get it. Like, this campaign has continued, so these people don't know anything. Why are they even in the campaign?
Or all of them are trolling Paladin, driving him mad.
Yeah. I don't know. It feels like this paladin is playing a game by himself, and the rest of these people are just an annoyance.
Yeah, he can't even remember all of them. He keeps forgetting their names after a while, and losing all his friends. He can't grow attachment to anybody at this point. Eventually, one night, when we were at our mid-game break, I heard the group talking to the DM while I was in the kitchen getting a snack. Yes, I know, eavesdropping is wrong, but my curiosity got the better of me. I heard them complain to the DM how the game wasn't fun anymore, that my character's actions meant they couldn't do anything to progress, and they begged him to make me stop. I wholeheartedly was not trying to be malicious with the way I played my character, and was having fun playing the main, driven mad by grief, and the DM enjoyed it as well. I overheard him telling the group that I was playing my character realistically, for the circumstances they had gone through, and he thought I was portraying it well at the table, so he wouldn't force me to stop. He suggested, instead of that, they try to have their characters reach out to my paladin to help him heal from the trauma he had been through, to which they begrudgingly accepted.
Yeah, these people are unhinged. They've demanded 5 character changes, and then they're complaining about the one guy who didn't change characters 5 times being the problem in the game. No, the rest of you are the problem. Pick a character, stick with it, and play the game.
As a DM, I would suggest them stop changing characters every other session.
Yeah, they can't keep doing this 5 times or 4 times, 5 different characters. And the one guy who's role playing through this whole thing, they're complaining about. And the DM's right here. Play it in game, and you guys group together and figure out a way to fix his mind. It's a side quest, it's a character backstory moment. You guys work together to fix the mind that you broke.
I don't even know how to do that,
I don't either.
in fact.
I really don't. Maybe they have to go to a high level cleric or something and have them cast something on them to fix them.
In the end, they never really made the effort to do that. They didn't even make the effort. Yeah. Well, I have no idea how to do that effort.
Yeah.
I think player annoyance was already growing too strong for them to care, and they began to slowly leave the group one by one. First the bard, and then the cleric, and then the ranger. Over the coming weeks, until it was only the DM, our mutual friend, and myself. I apologized to them both for ruining the game and explained why I was playing my character the way I was. Our mutual friend said that he understood, but I really should tone it down in the future. Meanwhile, the DM said there was nothing wrong with how I played, as my character was responding to the story in a believable fashion. And we have an edit. The party had rerolled their characters 4 times. 4 times.
That's ridiculous. I have never had that happen. I've had people ask me if they could change their subclass or something like that pretty early on in the game, but nothing like this, and certainly not a whole party.
Yeah, all at once. All at once.
Yeah. And then to come back and say that this guy, the one guy who isn't destroying this campaign constantly, is making the game not fun for them, is unhinged.
Yeah, they left for good. They were not going to stay either way.
Yeah.
So, for your question, Nightlock58, the first time AITA in our history, you are not the asshole.
We have 4 assholes, and you and the DM was a little bit weak on this, but I kind of get why you want your players to like their characters, so I'm okay with it. So the DM, I'm saying, isn't even an asshole, but these 4 players, they are raging assholes.
There are 4 assholes.
This horror story has 4 assholes.